You ever notice how the world keeps turning? Gentle, inevitable. And yet, inside your chest, there is a small, surprised voice that clutches the edges of what you already know. That voice says softly, if I change, what if I lose myself? It worries that letting go, even a little, will mean losing something precious. It thinks evolution equals loss. But what if I told you that change is not a theft? What if it's a rearrangement? Like moving an old chair to make room for a softer one. Or opening a window so I can find the dusty corners. You're not a single snapshot of yesterday. You are a room with windows, shelves, and the small, tender capacity to refurnish. Let's name the things behind that fear. First, our brain loves the familiar. Familiar is safe. It's the parts we know in the dark. Psychologists call this the status quo bias. A quiet preference to stick with what is known. It's not a flaw, it's a survival trait from a time when unknown roads meant danger. Then there is loss aversion, a clever rule of the mind that says losses hurt more than gains feel good. That's why the thought of losing something, a role, a routine, a person, as you knew them, can feel heavier than the promise of something new and brighter. And finally, maybe most tenderly, there is our sense of identity. We build ourselves from habits, stories, and the things we carry. Change whispers, who will you be if you aren't this anymore? And that question can feel so wide, so lonely, that many of us step back rather than step forward. But has the quiet brave truth. Your sense of self is not a vase that will shatter the moment you touch it. It's an evolving landscape. Even your brain is flexible. Neuroplasticity, which means that with new choices and gentle practice, your mind remaps, learns, and grows. You don't lose your essence when you change. You add chapters. Think of your life as that room we mentioned, a place you live in, sleep in, laugh in. Sometimes rooms feel crowded. Sometimes a single picture on the wall holds too many stories that no longer fit. To make space for a new plant, a new lamp, or another voice, we often have to move or let go of the old things. That doesn't mean the old was bad. It means you are making an offering to the future version of yourself. A little altar of space where new light can come in. You don't need to throw everything out. Change doesn't ask for grand gesture. It asks for small, tender transactions. Venture out, one cushion in. One habit softened, one belief examined. Here are a few gentle ways to practice that art. The room exercise. Pick one small corner of your life this week. A playlist, an evening routine, an old goal. Remove one thing from it. Intentionally. Notice the feeling. Breathe. Replace it with something small that feels like permission. A goodbye ritual. Write a letter to the version of you that signed up for that old thing. Thank them. Fold it. Read it aloud if you want. Then tuck it away or burn it safely. Rituals helps the heart say what the head already knows. Micro experiments. Treat change like a tiny science experiment. Try a new habit for 7 days. Call it a trial, not a transformation. No judgment. Collect notes like a curious friend. You'll be surprised how much less scary new becomes. And it's a short test instead of a forever demand. Name the fear. Say it out loud. I am afraid of losing. Naming takes a fairy tale monster out of the closet and gives it a size and a shape you can talk to. Invite curiosity. When your mind says, what if? Ask gently, what if it also becomes? Curiosity balances fear with possibility. These are small human actions, the kind that stack into courage. There's a wise old whisper that says, the only constant is change. Maybe you have heard it. It's true. In the way our river notes its own path by changing it. But change doesn't mean erasing, it means adding beauty in layers. You might lose a vase, you might gain authenticity, you might have to let go of a job, a friendship, or a dream that once fit perfectly. And you might make space for a different dream that fits you now. Softer, truer, quieter, or louder, depending on who you are becoming. Evolving is not betrayal. It's an act of kindness toward the self that's still trying. It's the brave whisper that says, I will carry what I need, and I will leave what weighs me down. If you're listening and your chest tightens, that's okay. Tightness is part of the remodeling. The creep of old floorboards before they settle into something new. Be gentle. Invite smallness. Let your changes be patient guest. Remember, you are allowed to change. You are allowed to mourn the small losses and celebrate the new furniture. You are allowed to be both who you were and who you are becoming at the same time.